Jason O'Neill here for Indie Hoops Media with Dwayne Bryant, head coach of the ATX Knights. Coach Bryant, we're out here in San Diego, California for the Indy World Championship. How was the experience for your guys' team?
It's been great, coming from Austin, Texas to the West Coast, giving the guys a chance to see something different than, just Texas and Southern basketball is giving them a great experience.
And you personally, you have obviously a little bit more kind of knowledge than the normal coach, having played professionally yourself. How much do you try and impart knowledge about the game of basketball versus just knowledge about kind of life?
I think it goes hand in hand. I've always believed that basketball is one of those sports that can teach you a lot about life. Just in talking to the guys after the loss against Vegas Elite about staying together, I asked them a question, what's the best part about team? And of course I got all the cliche answers. And I said, no, the best thing about team is your team, having a bunch of guys that you can depend on and rely on. And this is a type of game where you can't do it by yourself. You have to rely on guys to be there and have your back and work as one. So it's a little bit of both. I think they go hand in hand.
And this event, it is kind of one of the last events in the summer season, and especially for 8th graders, it's a lot of times the last chance they get to play together as a unit. Have you had these guys for more than 1 year?
Actually, this is the first time I've coached them. I actually moved to Austin, Texas from the Washington, D.C. area about a year ago. Got involved with the program through Coach Robinson, who's the president of the program. And, we grew rapidly. It was a bunch of, there's only been 5 guys that have played before, and the other 6 guys are new. So we kind of had a chance to gel over the first couple of months, get to know each other, and it just all started to come together a little bit better.
And then you guys were actually able to play in a regional kind of qualifier for this Indie Hoops World Championship, especially at the 8th grade level. That is kind of a unique circumstances, kind of qualifying for a tournament. How do you feel like that experience went, kind of, I guess, prepping you for what was yet to come?
I thought it went great. I mean, we played in some great tournaments throughout Houston. The guys were in Vegas, but I think the one in Oklahoma that we won was the one that kind of showed us that we can play at a high level. We played against a really tough Texas Elite team. We played against the top team in Oklahoma and beat both of them who were ranked higher than us at the time. So I think that kind of gave the guys the confidence to know that we can pretty much play with anyone when we play our game. So coming to an event like this where you're playing against nationally ranked teams, obviously a tough loss for us last night on the buzzer beater, but it's the 3rd ranked team in the country. To lose by 1 point on a buzzer beater, like I told the guys, those things happen. We did everything we can do to win the game. The kid just hit a tough shot. So I thought those earlier tournaments got us prepared for this.
And do you think, especially at kind of the younger age, confidence can be just as valuable a technique as talent?
Absolutely. I think confidence is a major part of the talent. Obviously with younger guys, they don't quite understand that the next thing is coming. You play basketball, man. I always tell these guys, you got to have a short memory because the next play, the next game, it's always coming. So a big part of that is having confidence in your ability to recover quickly. And I think that's a part of the experience that I had being a basketball player at Georgetown and then, being a professional player with the Spurs and playing overseas. You kind of learn those things very early on. You can't worry about what happened. You got to be ready for the next thing. So we talk to the guys about that all the time. We're going to be a little bit shorthanded for this game. But as I said to those guys, this is why you have a bench. This is why you have guys that have to be prepared to play.